Hello, my name is Anna and I am a proud studio teacher at Brass Bell Music, and I teach piano, and today I'm going to give you a brief introduction into the keys of the piano. We're going to look at how the piano is set up with the black keys and white keys, and we're also going to learn how to find specific notes on the piano as well. I would recommend watching this video and following along on your own piano. So if you are not in front of your own piano right now, go ahead and pause this video and sit down at your piano, and then we can get started. Great, let's go ahead and take a look at our piano. When we are first starting, the first thing we need to look at is the different pattern on the piano. There are black keys and white keys that make a lot of different patterns on the piano. Why don't you go ahead and pause this video right now and see if you can find one or two patterns on the piano. Great work. One of the patterns you might have noticed is that the black keys are in groups of 3 and in groups of 2. And in fact, if we start on the lower side of the piano and we look at the groupings, the pattern is group of 3, group of 2, group of 3, group of 2, group of 3, group of 2, going all the way up and down the piano. And we're going to use that pattern to find the notes on the piano. But let's first see if we can find the different groupings of 3 and 2. With me, can you use 3 fingers to find a group of 3 on the piano? Great job. See if you can move those 3 fingers to find a different group of 3 black keys. Great. How about one more group? Good for you. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video and see if you can find 2 more groups of 3. Great work. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to find a group of 2 black keys. I'm going to choose these first 2 in the middle. Can you find these 2 with me? Let's find 2 more groups of 2. Here's a group of 2, and here's another group of 2. Pause this video again and find 2 more groups of 2 black keys on the piano. Great job. Now, like I said, we are going to use these group of 3 and 2 black keys to find the different notes on the piano. And the first note is we're going to find the note C. C as in cat. In order to find the note C, we're going to find a group of 2 black keys. We're going to find these group of 2 right in the middle of the piano. So take your 2 fingers, kind of like you're making a peace sign, and put them on the group of 2 black keys. Great job. Now, when we're looking for the note C, we're going to go down to the left, and this note is C. Why don't you go ahead and play it? Great job. And in fact, this C is a special C on the piano. It has a special name, and we call it middle C. Think to yourself, why do you think musicians call this C middle C? If you said because it's in the middle of the piano, you are absolutely right. This C is in the middle of the piano, and it's kind of home base for all the songs we're going to get to play on the piano as you move forward. Let's see if we can find a different C. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go up the piano to the right, and I'm going to find another group of 2. And when I go down to the left, here is another C. Can you find that one? Great. Let's go ahead and now let's go find a different group of 2. And we're going to play this C. Great work. Now is your chance to pause the video and see if you can find 3 more C's on the piano using your group of 2 black keys. Pause the video and see if you can find them. Great work. Now we're going to use that C to find the other notes on the piano. Before we do that, let's talk about the musical alphabet. Now, unlike our normal alphabet, which has 26 letters, the music alphabet only has 7, and those 7 notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. You will never play an M, you'll never play a P, and you'll definitely never play a Z on the piano because we only have 7 letters in our musical alphabet. When we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and get to G, we don't go to H. Instead, we go back to A. Let's take a look at what that's going to be like on the piano. we're gonna start on our middle C. So let's find that group of 2 and play your C. You can use any finger you want for today, but I think it's easiest to use my index finger, my pointer finger. So if this note is C and I want to go up the piano to the right, my next note is D, just like you're in the alphabet, A, B, C, D. What would the next note be? Yeah, it would be E, and then F, and then G. Uh-oh, I know that my music alphabet ends at G. So my next note won't be H, it will be what? Yeah, it'll be A, good. So play your G, and then A, B, and you're back to C. Great work. Let's do that one more time. Find your C again. We're looking at those group of 2 black keys. And let's go up the alphabet. Play your C, play your D. Great. Your turn, play your E. Play your F. Play your G. Think to yourself, what is the name of the note that comes next? It's A, play it. Play your B and play your C. Great work. If you want to quiz yourself and see if you can find those different notes all over the piano, that would be a great exercise for you to do. For example, if you know C, D, this is E, challenge yourself to see if you can find a different E on the piano. Maybe it would be here. Maybe it would be here. Again, using those groups of 3 and 2 black keys to help you know where those notes are. The last thing I want to talk to you about before I leave you are the high sounds and the low sounds on the piano. We started on our middle C. When you are playing the piano, if you go up the piano, which means to your right, the notes are going to sound higher. For example, those notes sounded higher as we went to the right. If you go to the left, your notes are going to sound lower. So if you are wanting to play a higher note, you're going to go to the right, and if you're going to play a lower note, you're going to go to the left. Thanks so much for your focus today, and I am excited to see how you continue to learn your notes on the piano.